We're talking about visions. Now, people get a little weird when you talk about visions. The Bible gift is called discerning of spirits, seeing into the spirit world. So whenever anybody saw an angel, like when Mary saw an angel, she saw into the spirit world. And of course, when people talk about seeing angels today, people think you're crazy or whatever. But there's never a point in the Bible that says that angels aren't here anymore. Angels are still here, thank God. And sometimes, every once in a while, we see a glimpse into the spirit world. Why does that happen? I don't know. But God's the one in charge. He's the one that's in control. And so visions do happen today, visions of angels. Sometimes visions of demons happen, but I don't really talk about that to kids because that can be a little bit scary. But one way to, like in this video, Earthquake, the son in the video saw an angel that gave him a warning. Actually, it was the opposite of warning. It was to not be worried about the earthquake, that it was a false alarm. That's what the angel told him, to not be afraid. I talk about the spirit world. I think a way to make it real to kids is to talk about the human spirit. And so the way that I talk about the human spirit is I introduce this character named Teddy. And what you need is to cut out 2 pieces of poster board that are in the same shape, like this, and then put the one behind the other. And so I'll hold it up and I'll say, okay, kids, how many of you can see Teddy? And of course they'll raise their hand. I say, well, you really can't. That was kind of a trick question. All you can see right now is Teddy's body, or the house that Teddy lives in. Here's his body, but here's his spirit man. Now one day Teddy's body is going to die and be buried in the ground, but did you know Teddy will never die? The real Teddy that has Jesus in his heart, he's going to go to heaven. And so the real you is your spirit man, the person on the inside that you can't see. And there's the world out there called the spirit world that we can't see. It's a real world. It's actually more real than the physical world. And it's full of angels and all kinds of cool stuff. And every once in a while, we'll see a glimpse into the spirit world. That's what the Bible calls a vision. Now, when I'm teaching the kids about this, you have to be very, very careful that you don't encourage them to use their imagination. A vision is not using your imagination. If a vision comes, it just comes. You don't seek it. You don't try to, ask God for a vision. You don't do things like that. But if it comes, it comes. But visions can come to kids, and they do come to kids. And it's important that we teach our kids what the Bible says about visions.